I'm running a little bit late. I was super excited about today's show, so I just scheduled today's show, like we had one scheduled, you know. Let me give you a quick sneak peek at what we're doing today. Alright, so I'm going to be showing off the best of my best today. Some of these I won't name prices, but I will be, they're open. Others, like this beautiful heat-only sapphire. It looks a lot like a Montana, but I don't have the actual origin. That said, heat-only, that one, over a carat, 1.05, definitely benchmark. Asking $1,000 on. I've got a lot of stones, but good amount of like that today that I'm wanting to show off. Hey! The box is my two alexandrites, my matched pair of alexandrite. So today's show is going to be crazy because I pulled. You might notice there's some things missing. I pulled stones for today and maybe this weekend. I'm gonna give some of these stones through Sunday. So today's the 23rd. That's Thursday. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. April 27th, 2006 is as long as these stones will be available. If somebody doesn't snap them up. Like, I've got some of my best Tanzanites in here, some nice sapphires, tourmalines, and I'm going to be showing off my best jewelry. Crazy, amazing prices. Send us an email, CelestialReach, 59801@gmail.com, or head on over to Instagram, where it's just Celestial_Reach, and we will hook it up. Hi, Iris. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Iris is such an amazing mod. Like, I tell her, 10 minutes ago, hey, surprise, I'm doing a fucking sale, and she's there for me. Iris, I don't know what I would do without you. Some days. A lot of days. You rock. Try to find spots to put everything. Okay, we're gonna set that there. Start putting some gemstones on the board if anybody's sees something they want on there, or if you would like to request a specific type of gemstone, I will make it happen. If I have to research the price, then I will. But pretty much everything, including one of my half-carat natural alexandrites, is available today. And a lot of pieces that are more reasonable. I mean, some people, an alexandrite is totally a reasonable thing. It's reasonable enough for me to be willing to keep one, that's for sure. Okay. I feel like I have enough jewelry. I can pull this show off now. Am I missing you? You? That gonna do it? That gonna do it. Get to work. Why do I feel like I'm missing an alexandrite ring? Jesse! Are you serious? Jesse, that stone's a bit expensive. I will happily show you every stone on the board right now. Fuck the jewelry, I'm sitting down, bro. I was not expecting you to make it, my friend. Am I muted? Oh, okay. So I'm good. All right. So you requested to see 17, 9, and 12. 17, 9, and 12. Okay. So this is a apatite coming in at 1.8 carats. And absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I'm trying to get my setup fully up and running. There we go. Up and running. Sorry about that. Feedback loop. So, this is a gorgeous stone. I spoiled everybody showing off some of these super nice ones at super good prices. I got a few more. I almost, like I said, like this whole board right now is pretty much from my personal collection from these boxes. Hey, Austin. And that one is 150. So the one you claimed outright, Jesse, is a 9.9 carat peridot. I need a break. Like, we're going to show this thing off in its full spectacular glory. I don't just need a rack. I need a fucking glove. I need a glove. Do this right. How you been doing, Austin? I appreciate you stopping in. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's a little bit included, but at 10 carats, like, it's still at a steal. It's a 9.9 carat peridot. I don't mind blowing it up a bit. I believe in being honest. So, peridot, once it starts getting to this size, can easily run $150, $200 a carat. Will knows. I'm asking $750 on that one today. Jesse, you had that claimed, so I just want to verify, because that's a big one. Oh, Jesse, you're going to make me cry on this one. This one is $240. It is a pink tourmaline, a 1.2 carat in a fucking amazing cut. It's going to be a long time before I get my hands on something like this again. I'm probably going to have to figure out how to cut it myself. I'm going to clean my glasses real quick. Jesse, we had discussed possibly doing something with this stone in the past. We just never fully came up with the right design, but we were playing around with peridot and such. Iris, since I'm muted, could you type in the details of those three for me? $240. And then that's the apatite. Thank you, Austin. Yeah, these stones are from my personal collection. I am willing to talk on one of my alexandrite for the next 5 days. These are half caraters. They're gonna be somewhere in the you know, 5-ish, 3 zeros. But if somebody is interested, let me know. Jesse does have a claim on that currently, and I think he's like seriously considering that one. Put that back on 9. I'm gonna start showing off some of these other stones. So this is a 1.1 carat heat only sapphire, and I'm going to go all the way in on this one. I've done the gemology work. I do not want this to sell, but if it does, it does. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous stone. Heat only. This one is $1,000. I feel you, man. It's heartbreaking to me that I'm even considering dropping one of these at the moment. Here, let me be a little more in control of my light. But you could see the color change just from me doing that. Some absolutely crazy. They are a matched pair, yes. I would discuss selling them as a matched pair, but you know, a matched pair of decent color change alexandrite like that, probably in the 17 range. Also, I still need to get some jewelry on the board. Up next, I've shown this one off a couple times. It's a 1.2 carat, or 1.4 carat. It does appear to be heated. I can't discern if there's any treatments above that. That said, $250. $250. Treasure had a conniption fit last week. I understand. I feel you, Iris. I feel you. And yeah, so again, now the alexandrites I'm going to be like holding for. I need retail. But any of these stones, feel free to get a hold of us. Email is tyler59801@gmail.com. Sorry, that's the wrong email. CelestialReach59801@gmail.com. Or you can head on over to Instagram and hit us up at CelestialReach. At Celestial_Reach. And we can make one of these works. I know, right? That color change on that matched pair is insane. I got so lucky that I got those. And I kind of keep it on the down low, too, that I have that matched pair, how good it is. I mean, I've kind of shown it off, but not as much as I'd like to. This is a 1/2 carat diamond. I do not know the origin of this. We reclaimed this. One second, I want to make sure. Yeah, I was doing some research earlier today, and I found a very similar matched pair that they were asking 22 for. I bet they would go down to about 17 maybe. Actually, I'm guessing they'd probably go down to 19. And while it would crush my heart to sell those right now, at the same time, I guess 17 grand would be huge. So, all right, up next, this is a 3.1 carat mandarin garnet. I'm asking 300. Is slightly included. Okay, a little included. Oh, nope, 250. My bad, 250. It is really a cool optical phenomena, isn't it? So that one's 250. Let me grab some pieces of jewelry real quick, because I need jewelry on this board. And I need the best jewelry I have on this board. So, because that's what I'm trying to show right now. I just want to like show off the best of my best, and you know, if you see a stone and you really like it and you want it put in jewelry, I will like throw in a discount on over jewelry. Let's see here. Also, any of the pendants today, oh, I know. So this is one of my handcrafted pendants. Any pendant that you see today that you buy will come with either one of these or, and hey, let's show off real quick. First piece of jewelry, most affordable piece of jewelry probably today. Here's our new boxes. My camera is just not wanting to cooperate today. There we go. So these are the new boxes. And this is a new emerald mini pendant that I made. And I'm working on a short for it. That is a 4mm round Zambian emerald. Look how clean that is. How often do you see emeralds that have brilliance? Like, that's a 1 carat. There's no brilliance. Like, they cut it for size. This one they cut, like, they had to lose a lot of material for that. I'm asking $300 on this pendant. It is sterling silver. Schiller is a really cool phenomena. Iris, I heard that too and looked into it. The amount of radiation those beads emit is almost harmless for like 99% of, 99.9999% of people. I understand the concern totally, though. I'm really happy with how this piece turned out. I need a polishing cloth, don't I? Anytime I show off jewelry, I should be polishing it first, so that you guys get to see it in its full glory. Comes with a chain and in any size. Just let me know. I'm still trying to get the board to like sit right. Okay, I'm gonna pull those and replace them with some of the sapphires, or fill out the rest of the board with some of the sapphires and stuff that I've cut myself. Oh, I missed a couple. Opal. Mandarin garnet, you guys have seen that. You haven't seen this sapphire yet. Last time too. I'm going to throw a lutetium aluminum garnet out there. You may be wondering to yourself, what is lutetium aluminum garnet, or LUAG? You see how it glows over there? Like, you can see that thing is lit up even with the white background. And we will drop out some indicolites and some sapphires that I've cut myself. Pink spinel? No. Give me you. Okay. We got this. By the way, if I could trouble my dear fans to hit... And if I'm sorry, Iris. Austin, hit me up anyway. I will make another one. I have some more emeralds. They're pretty nice. I'm going to set the emerald mini pendant over there. Hopefully it can kind of be seen still. Definitely appreciate likes, shares, etc. I missed the stone. So, this is a 13 karat kunzite. Immaculately cut. I'm asking 200 for this stone. No, I feel ya. I'm the same way. I have a couple that are a little bit smaller than that one. Yep, it's a little pink. Well, there's nothing little about that stone. This is 13 carats. It's, you know, like I wear a size 12 or something. Like, it's ginormous. That's 200. Yeah, Austin, I keep a, how do I say it? I keep stones that are really nice that I can use for those mini pendants on hand. So, and these are not for sale, although, I mean, you probably could talk me into it. Like, I got spinels. I have these two Zambian emeralds on hand. Like, you know, they gotta, if I'm using them in my work, I want them to be nice, you know? And even in my mini pendants, I want, like, here's some rhodolite garnets I keep on hand. Pink zircon. Those are spinels. We find a way to make it happen, bro. Alright, up next, you guys have seen this one, probably. It does, doesn't it? I'm actually, that's funny, because I'm working on a short video for that pendant, and I took videos of, you know, all my other ones that I have, and I've got a couple nice ones still, the same ones I put in my ring, but, like, also the included, like, the ones you see in every piece that's emerald at Zales or Jared's. So this is a 1.7 carat pink tourmaline round brilliant cut. And it is freaking spectacular. I'm asking $170 on this stone. See, we did show this blue apatite. We'll show it again. By the way, I have a 9 carat apatite coming in. It's going to be the same sort of thing where it'll be in my box, customs only. Though I might be willing to talk. Look at that blue. This stuff just glows. It is so brilliant, so gorgeous. I'm in love with apatite. I really am. This is cheap. Treasure kind of yelled at me a little bit before she left because she saw the price on that and she was like, that should be more. And she's right. It should be. Up next, you know what? I'm going to switch these two around. Yeah. So I have up first, it's a 1.45 carat round brilliant cut Tanzanite. Right? It's such an electric blue. I love that apatite. Gorgeous, gorgeous Tanzanite here. I am asking $225 on that Tanzanite. That is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Now I showed this one first because it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Price to sell. And again, a lot of these stones will go back off the market in like 5 days. Send us an email, CelestialReach59801 gmail.com, or hit me up over on Instagram if you are interested. There will be a discount applied if you're using it in a custom piece, somewhere between 10 and 20% depending on the piece you're asking me to make. Yeah, this Tanzanite, look at that color. This is top gorgeous Tanzanite. A beautiful round brilliant. This is a 1.8 carat. I am asking $380 on that. Absolutely insane. That should be $400. Easily $400, $450. Up next, this is a 5.5. Yes, Spectrum, I am more than aware that you are unhappy with me. Thank you for letting me know. I use pieces like this in my work. As a matter of fact, I would like to find an example real quick. That's got to be a 6 carat up in there. Yeah, I'm wrong about that because I've been saying that's 5.5, but I just like weighed this one and it's 5.5. Right? This one is gorgeous. I'm asking $275 for that opal. $275 on that opal. Up next, yeah, especially this one. We actually, Treasure got some really good pictures of this opal the other day. I figure since I just showed opal off, I might as well show this. Again, any of these big pieces will come with one of these velvet boxes. if you like the design of this box, I will make one for free and throw it in with the velvet box. That'd be cool. So this is a full spectrum opal. Has half a carat of diamonds, ruby, emerald, and multicolor sapphires sitting in 19 grams of 14 karat gold. This wire wrap is absolutely spectacular. And I'm not just trying to talk myself up on that. Like, I do amazing work, and I know I do amazing work, but this is one of my best. This is definitely one of my highest quality pieces that I've ever made. That is a lot of gold. Gold is currently trading at 5,000, well, close to 5,000 an ounce. It might be down to like, it's between 4,500 and 500 and 5,000 an ounce. I am asking 4,000 for this today. That is $1,000 off. That special will last till Sunday. Sunday, the sale is done, the prices, etc. And a lot of these are also at super crazy discounts. Like that. Alright, up next. Another piece of mine that I did. By the way, if anyone out there likes this sapphire and would like me to show them a similar one that is loose, I have one in stock. This is a 1 carat. It's 1.05 carat Montana sapphire. It's purple. Then, up here, that's a pink Montana sapphire. The gold and all of the diamonds were recycled. I got every bit of this here in my local community here in Montana. And then I fabricated this piece myself. It comes with a video, a nice velvet box, also a little bit about the stones, the piece, myself, etc. That purple Montana sapphire is worth a lot. I am normally asking $4,500 today. That's $500 off. We've been asking $5,000 on that. Snake pendant. I bet I could do. Imagine an Ouroboros going, or you know, the snake that eats itself going around it. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. I'm trying. Also, appreciate every like, everybody who says hi in chat. Like, it really helps me keep the dream alive. This is a 1.6 carat peridot that is perfectly cut, super vibrant color, no inclusions, at least not to the naked eye. Here, let me blow this up and let's see if I missed something. Yeah, you can see that peridot is clean, 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 clean. Very nice sized one. It came out of that box. Some of my other peridot that I have on hand, open to discussion. This one is 140. Up next, I'm going to switch this with the end because I want to show this off. To do so, I got to remove my glove. Like, to show this next stone off correctly. So first, I'm going to show you it like this. So this is called lutetium aluminum garnet. This is a synthetic. I faceted it myself. It weighs 2.2 carats. This is in a designer cut. But here is what's really cool about this stone. It glows in not only black light, but so I have smart bulbs, color bulbs in my house. Anytime I turn them to blue or purple or anything like that, these puppies glow. They just go brilliant. This is the last one I have in stock. I am asking $220 for this stone. The cutting alone is more than that for a designer cut gemstone. Hey, yo, Quad, man. It's good to see you. You getting to see some. You dropped in at the right time, brother. I'm showing off the crazy crazies. Hey, Chris or Michelle. I showed off the color change on my alexandrites earlier. We'll show them again real quick. These are a matched pair. 1 carat in total weight. They're about a ½ carat apiece. Look at that freaking color change. Absolutely insane. Feel free to reach out at CelestialReach over on Insta, and we will figure it out. Also, for $1,600, I have this purple Sri Lankan no heat sapphire. Gorgeous, gorgeous stone. Hey, Michelle. She's out running some errands right now. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's hit that thumbs up button, everyone talking. Lutetium. Lutitium or something to that effect. Here, give me a second. I'll give you the how it's like usually done on. There. Thank you. That's how they normally sell it, or show it off, is the lutetium aluminum garnet. Yeah, I'm showing off some nice ones today. Where was I? Lutetium aluminum garnet. We have another mandarin garnet. I should be asking way more for this one. This one is a 1.5 carat. I'm asking 180 for. Chris, yes and no. Importing can be good. What I've been trying to do myself is getting source. So I live in Montana, so I've been trying to source Montana sapphire using gravel bags. So far, the best ones I've found are in the motherlode bag from the Spokane bar. However, Like, I just shelled out $200 for one of those bags, and I didn't get a single cuttable stone. It's a fucking lottery, excuse my language. Which is why these are so expensive. This is an 80 pointer, it's $1,000. Also, you can get synthetics. What's your budget for rough? I've got rough. I've got rough for sale. Everyone knows I kind of have a thing about indicolite tourmaline. Might be able to work something out on that. I've got quartz too that I can probably. But you're trying to get clean enough to facet, so I'd almost recommend sapphires and stuff. Oh, and that's. I'm sorry. That's rough, because importing cross state lines is going to be a bit more expensive. Got a piece of moldavite if anyone's interested. This is a pretty large piece. I've got a lot of specimens and stuff. Honestly, I struggle importing to Canada myself because of many reasons. One being duties. Like, you know, it gets stuck in customs, and then, you know, like, I've had people try saying, oh, I didn't get my stuff because they didn't want to go pay for it at customs, and then, you know, PayPal's like, well, they didn't get their stone. Shipping will, and they'll hold it and, like, charge an arm and a leg on it. Up next, this is a new piece. I am praying to God no one buys this. This is $500. It is a 1.25 carat sapphire in an emerald cut. I don't want this to sell. I do believe it's heated. Besides heating, I see no other indications of treatment. Something like diffusion would probably get past me, but I don't believe it's diffused. Still working on that. However, I'm pricing it as if it was diffused. Like, this should be a $1,500 stone. Dude, so Quad, I have a no politics rule. I want to say I fucking understand, and I'm pissed off about it too. It's ruining my fucking business, or it's wrecking my business. That's all I've got to say on the matter, because I have a no politics rule. Even though I'm, like, this close to breaking on that. Oh, I do. He wants a 25% discount because, you know, tariffs. It's a joke. I get it. I totally get it. It's a good joke. So this is a 1.1 carat sapphire. Same kind of thing as the last one. I do see indications of heating. The color is really nice, and that makes me wonder, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't see indications of dyeing. Diffusion is possible. I have priced it as if, like, massively like it is. That is $150. Quad, you know. That's insane. For a sapphire that's not fracture filled, natural, out of this world. Speaking of out of this world, and on a hella good price. Give me 1 second. We need to show this off in all of its glory. Good price. Oh, I feel ya. We have something similar going on over here, buddy. I'm having to navigate, like, prices suddenly paying an extra 50% on an order if it comes from anywhere out of the country. Thank God I live in Montana, but even then, I can't really source stones that easy. Grumble! Where was I? Hey, quick thank you to everyone who's hit that thumbs up button, everyone chatting and hanging out, looking at this beautiful jewelry. Like, every look, like, pause, and purchase helps greatly, and I just want to say thank you. Corporations are fucking us all. Excuse my language. But hey, at the same time, no, I got nothing. They don't have to. Sorry if you're a corporate man. I'll still sell to you. I'll still give you a good deal. We don't have to agree on everything for me to be an awesome jeweler and hook it up. So I made this. This is a 60-point Montana sapphire and a 20-point diamond. The diamond's tension set. I call this one... Well, this was inspired by the rising moon over the mountain where I live. Someday I'll get a video of it and I'll just show them off. I wish I had an auto... we are doing this necklace. It is 14 karat gold. I'm throwing in a 10 karat gold chain for free on it with the pendant. This piece is $995. That is an absolute steal for a 14K gold pendant with that type of a Montana sapphire in it. You're going to pay double that up here. Easily going to pay double that. Like, no questions asked. I'm surprised Jesse isn't like trying to get that one on. Then again, I'm kind of glad he got this one because it's going to work for a project I'm doing with him. Like, this is perfect for the front of his box. Up next, stones I faceted myself, mostly Montana sapphires. This is a beautiful green, like, holy crap, beautiful Montana sapphire, weighing over a carat, 1.05. I'm asking $750 on that, which is out of this fucking world. Absolutely crazy. Untreated to my knowledge. Like, I do not believe this is heat treated. This seems like your typical Rock Creek find when I put it on the top. Gorgeous, gorgeous stone. Up next, a 1.95 carat indicolite tourmaline that I cut myself. How are you doing today, Michelle? And just taking a moment to say thank you to everyone who's hanging out, the continued support. I really appreciate it. Times have been a little rough financially, and so it helps a lot to have a stream like this where I'm like, hey guys, come look at the best, nicest, prettiest stones I have. Like, it helps. Thank you, Chris. I was really proud of myself on this one because I just got a new faceting machine. I learned on a Weaver. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm asking $750 on that. I am willing to discuss. Like, I'm willing to discuss on most of these. Again, head on over to Instagram at @celestial_reach. Shoot me an email. CelestialReach59801 We'll figure it out. But I have just amazing stuff. I love making jewelry. I would love to cut your stones and make you jewelry with them. I would love to see somebody just buy the jewelry, or, you know, buy a gemstone and have me make their perfect engagement ring. This is a 90 point unheated. This is untreated 100%. We found this stone. We dug it up out of Rock Creek. I faceted it. It's got a wide spread on it, so it looks like it's more in the 1.1, 1.2 range. It's got a beautiful light blue color, and I'm only asking 400 on that. That's out of this world. For a designer cut Montana sapphire, we have provenance, like I know the exact location it was mined from, unheated, untreated, nearly a carat. That is the, like, for someone looking for a Montana sapphire engagement ring, but you're working on a $1,000 budget, I can make it happen with this stone. We'll have to use silver, but I can make it happen. And silver will last. I had someone prove that to me recently. Speaking of rings in that type, this is a synthetic that I made. So we have a lab-grown alexandrite. I just price checked this 2-carat lab-grown alexandrite. Do me a favor, head over to Brilliance. Look up what the price is. Hell, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Just to show what kind of a deal this is. 2-carat round brilliant lab alexandrite. Thank you. Yeah. Boom. 8mm. Fuck your offers. Decline your offer. Does not say. I know this stone is 8mm, but I can lab grown alexandrite, yes. And I'll show off its color shift here in a second. Yep, this is an 8mm. So as you can see over on Brilliant Earth, they're asking $1,500 for that same gemstone. Get you guys some color change going on here. You can see it's got this one has better color change than the one they are asking $1,500 for. Which just insane. No, I do have some naturals though. I have a 1-carat or 250 pointers I am willing to discuss. You know, if you wanna to open a conversation about that, please send me an email. CelestialReach59801@gmail.com or at @celestial_reach on Instagram. Sorry, I needed a moment there. So this is sterling silver and moissanite. I hand fabricated this. We have the video on the channel showing how it was done. Really fun project. You can see that I took the time to do castle setting on all those melee moissanites. Like, I wanted this to feel like it was a professional. Well, of course it's professional. I am a professional. You know, like this is a designer piece. The undercarriage or under gallery was a blast. I love doing that. I'm asking $500 for this ring. That is a third of the cost that Brilliant Earth is asking for just the stone right now. Just saying. And of course, come in a nice little box. If you want one of the CelestialReach new boxes to go with it, this emerald. I'm still so lost on that emerald mini pendant. Like, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Where was I on stones? My bad, everyone. Is it doing it again? Grumbles. You guys rock so much, by the way. Just hanging out. Again, every look, like, pause, and purchase. I'm going to train myself to say that. I love that. Borrowing that from another creator, but they're 100% correct. So this is a 80-point Montana Sapphire hex. Untreated. We found this stone. I cut it. I am asking $1,000 for this. It is a beautiful light blue, slightly teal. I would love to make you an engagement ring on this. Again, 10 to 20% discount on the stone if you're having me make an engagement ring with it. This is a 1.3 carat Montana Sapphire oval. Gonna wipe it off real quick. I also cut this one myself. I'm also asking $1,000 on this one. Go over to Earth's Treasury, I believe it's called. They have a lot of Montana Sapphires, similar cuts. They would be asking $1,800 on a stone like this. .3 carats. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous stone. This one's still blowing my mind at a whole 1 carat. Every piece of, or every gemstone that's on the board right now, I want to use. I want to put every one of these in a piece of jewelry. I just need the time to do it. So I figure I'll try to get rid of a couple, catch up. And if any of the pieces of jewelry interest you, please let me know. We have videos showing the creation process on a lot of these. Like, I know some of my work people think is AI. I've literally had that happen where, you know, I show something like this off. Man, give me a second. That piece needs to be treated right. If I'm going to show it, I'm going to do it right. Got to get the fingerprints off, you know what I mean? So again, comes the velvet box. We call this chrysalis. I cut the fire agate in the middle, fabricated this beautiful pendant around it. We have Savorite garnets, teal sapphires, blue sapphires, yellow sapphires, some green sapphires, diamond, blue zircon, and sphene. This piece has 10 karat gold bezels, one of a kind, $1,500. let me know if you are interested. To show off similarly, and I want to give it the same respect I just gave that one, so give me a moment to put a gorgeous shine on it. This is a 1. Actually, technically, 2.5 CTW Montana Sapphires. Has a 1.5 carat center stone in 14 karat gold. There is a full carat of sapphires surrounding it and 85 points of reclaimed diamonds. For those of you who are looking for ethical options, this is about as ethical as it gets. Get the dirt, get them faceted. Now, I didn't facet these myself. I bought them from an elderly gentleman who was closing down the jewelry store that he had been running for the last 45 years here. Very, very, very kind gentleman who needed to retire. And so he gave me a good deal on some sapphires. The diamonds, people sold their engagement rings and stuff, and I went and got the gold. I cut the diamonds out and I repurposed them. I am starting a new collection of my work that I'm going to call the Second Life or the Second Chance Collection. Because just like me, I know that just because something becomes a little old and possibly, broken, doesn't mean that with some hard work and some love that it can't be beautiful and shining and amazing again. Anyway, this piece is $4,500 today. We normally ask $5,000 on that. Thank you, Michelle. Let us know if you are interested. So I'm gonna be honest. I was mainly planning to show these stones. I wasn't really sure what my other goals for stones and stuff were. I just wanted to show these. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, it almost made me cry saying it. I'm such a nerd. I'm going to zoom out for a moment so that people can see the crazy stones currently on the motherfucker. There we go. On the board. Also, very similar to that lab-grown alexandrite pendant, I have a ruby moissanite and pendant, or ring, sorry. Very similar. This one's got a double halo. In the center is a fracture-filled ruby, and it's a gorgeous ruby too. It's not often that you find those with nice clarity and stuff. The rubies around it are heat only, and then moissanite set in sterling silver. I will take $300 on this ring today. Right? No, I feel ya. It's where I'm at too. Let me show off some of my other pieces of jewelry. If anybody is interested in any of the stones I have, feel free to ask. If you want some rough, you want some crystals, here, let's take a break. Let me just show what's available, I guess. This absolute king wreck I've got hairpins, wire wraps, fabricated jewelry. I currently have a lot of rings on hand. If anybody is interested in some rings, a lot of Montana sapphire rings that are really affordable, amethyst, etc. Hit me up. Let me know if you're interested. We got the cool little sword pendants. Festival season's coming, guys. Smoky quartz clusters. We have clusters. I have different gemstone types. I have labradorite. I have whatever that is. Of course, we have all those stones. I'm trying to... I know this isn't a budget-friendly show, but I am open to showing whatever the heck people want. Some more Montana sapphires and stuff. Indicolite tourmalines. And stuff. We have these giant amethyst clusters, if anybody's interested. Just to kind of give... Yeah. For rough gemstones. So like those tourmaline that I facet, I oftentimes will get myself a piece like that. And you can see, you just cut it into 4 pieces right along those little fracture areas. Or, hear me out, this is an expensive piece because it is totally facet grade. But, you know, bunch of pieces like that. We have opal. This is Mexican fire opal. I have everything. We have a bunch of Montana, like smoky quartz, etc. So if you're looking for crystals, gemstones, jewelry, whatever, we've got it. And I want to get it in your hands. Especially the jewelry. I really wanted jewelry. Let's get back to the show for a little bit, yeah? We'll do one more border. I'd just show off some jewelry. I haven't fully decided yet. Although it helps to, like, mix in some nice gemstones and stuff. Again, all these are still available. Tanzanites and nice benchmark sized Tanzanites. Sapphires. Amazing sapphires. Apatites. Peridot. I love it. Michelle, it's one of my favorites. Hey, I get it. Sometimes I'm that way myself. I appreciate you, Michelle. Actually, I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. Wait, Iris, you're able to comment on shorts, right? They fixed that? The mod thing, where mods, you know how like mods couldn't comment there for a while? Oh, hey, there we go. Apatite. So this is a wire wrap I just put out last week. It is a very nice sterling silver wire wrap. Let me get you weight. 12. So this weighs 14 grams, so about a half an ounce of, sterling silver. Amazing blue zircons. They sparkle like diamonds. They're sapphires and that gorgeous blue apatite in there. I'm asking 600 on that pendant. That's a freaking steal. I feel that, Michelle. I still hope to someday get my certifications. At the same time, part of me wants to show that you can make it without doing that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel fair that where is that big gold ring at? There it is. How do I keep missing that thing? Alright, so I'm going to show off some more jewelry, and we're going to just do the nicest that I got. This is a good demonstration of my love for tourmaline crystals and specimens. I love them so much that I feel that they deserve to have shrines built in their honor. This is a one-of-a-kind art piece. You will never see another pendant like this, because I cannot replicate this. You give me the exact same stones, all the material, tell me you want this design, I might come kind of close, but I could not make this pendant again. Which is true about most of my pendants. This piece is meant to be worn. It is solid. It has a solid soldered frame using very thick wire, weighs probably 2 to 3 ounces. That is a 7-gram terminated tourmaline crystal specimen of a gorgeous pink color. I have, man, sorry, dusting some stones off. I'm gonna give all of my jewelry an ultrasonic bath here. This is 2700 if anyone is interested. Let me show an engagement ring that is the deal of a lifetime also. Like, to my peeps out there, this is a responsible. Now this could be worn as any kind of ring. It doesn't have to be an engagement ring. But so you want ethical gemstones? Reclaimed diamonds. I recycle these by buying the gold and gemstones, or the diamonds in this case, in broken down jewelry, and then I refurbish. I completely made this ring setting. I took, melted down the old gold, took out the beautiful diamonds, and I'm trying to get it nice and focused. That is a 40-point natural diamond. At least I do believe it is natural from when I got it, the size, the inclusions, etc. These are 2 8-pointers. Then those are heat-only Sri Lankan sapphires. Look how blue those are. Just gorgeous. Set in 10-karat gold. The band is thick. This thing is meant to last your entire life. It's very classic looking, retro. But it's solid. It's solid 10-karat gold. $9.95. $995. It's as ethical as it gets. Hey, Prairie Girl! As such an amazing, amazing ring for $995. You could not ask me to build, like, if I had to build this ring, going to, you know, buy from like natural diamond with a GIA cert, etc., couldn't come close to doing it for under $1,000. It's got some serious weight, as you can see. Beautiful piece. How are you doing today? Thank you so much, and I appreciate the like. Every bit is helping. Just trying to get a little bit of a movement going, you know. Up next, this is not a common you just don't see this sort of a stone set very often like this. I do believe this is a half carat of diamonds. Let's say 30 points, just so I don't feel... I try to be as honest as possible. Reclaimed diamonds, a beautiful chrome diopside. That is chrome diopside. Now, this isn't an everyday wear. Chrome diopside is a little soft. I will do this ring for $995 today. This is in 10 karat gold as well. That is the type of deal comes along so rarely. For handmade, like artisan handcrafted work, gotta get it while you can. Now, for greens, I have another green ring. This one is 10 karat white gold. We crafted this one in-house too. It's a wee bit small, size-wise. By the way, if anyone wants a size on any of these, feel free to ask. I've got the dowel next to me. I'm just not hitting every one. So that is a Sapphire garnet and 2 yellow diamonds set in 10 karat gold. $450. Just give me $450 today.
Now gotta...
Absolutely gorgeous, yeah. Oh.
How are you?
Hey, I was gonna say.
How are you?
Do the head thing.
Yeah, you know, we're on the same page.
Yeah, totally. Let's see here. What else do I... Oh, here. Let's show another $450 gold ring. This one's just a diamond. Michelle says hi.
Aw, hello, Michelle.
Says hi
I
back.
think I saw Allison on there too. She sent me a message that I'm excited to look at. I've just been on the road.
She is. She just popped in.
You have
Also for $450.
special ones. So
Oh yeah.
I see some really. What is on number 12? Okay, I'm sorry.
Jesse popped in
Oh, seriously? Oh,
and was
already?
like claim,
No.
claim, and left.
There's one of the ones that I was like sad about.
Oh, I was too.
This one right here. I was like, I kind of hope this one just doesn't sell today. So that's kind of a bummer. But number 12 is the other one. I'm like, really? You don't even have to try with this one. It's just gorgeous everywhere.
This is a 5.5 karat opal, which made me realize something.
Yes, Michelle, I am treasure, or that, it stands for can't make this shit up.
So
That's my
I've been
YouTube thing.
saying this is a 5.5.
Yes. They have different densities though, probably.
Same material.
Did you
Actually,
weigh that one?
density is how you. I weighed this one.
Okay.
Density is how you identify gemstones oftentimes. So they should have the same density.
Yeah.
So that would mean that that is a 6 carat or roughly somewhere in the 6 carat range.
That's what I had at first, and you made me change it to 5.
I
did have it at 6.
I try to be conservative because I want to
Yeah.
make sure that, like, you know, I'm treating my customers right. But I threw that on the scale, and that said it was a 5.5. It's pretty similar. Yeah, this one is gorgeous. Let me give a close up.
And the way you wrapped it so well, you can actually measure almost all 3 measurements on the
Right.
one that's there too. Yeah, that is this. I'm surprised this came out of the case, y'all. Did he say 48 hours yet?
I extended it a little bit. I said Sunday because I realized, like, the point you made about the Saturday show is like, I'll give them through that.
That's a good idea.
And I've dropped the information a few times.
That one is really cool.
We've
is
shown
hard
the
to tell the
matched
depth.
pair off and the color change.
I can't believe he even listen. He wasn't going to take it out. Can you show if that you can how much depth goes below the wire on that? It's not much. It's really not much. There is just a crap ton of gold.
Oh yeah,
Gold.
yeah.
Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, and gold.
Yep, and again, special offer through Sunday, 4,500. That's
Bananas.
wait, no, I said 4,000 because I said it was 1,000 off. That is bananas.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
4 days. There is 4 days.
Because the other one feels like taller. Well, I don't know. We'll have to measure those on the side and play with that weight. Because, yeah. Okay. I'm down. Where's the can I have the thingy? I got
Now,
a knee
be
guard.
very careful because those scratch super easy.
You don't have plastic ones?
No.
I mean, like.
I know, right? Like, you would think.
Can I wrap it in a paper towel first? Is that okay?
Electrical tape.
Why would I want to put tape on it when I could put a towel on it? Oh, on the actual measuring tool.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you had the rock. I'm like,
That was the towel just kind of inspired it. I was like, that's a good idea.
There's the first aid kit with everything you need.
Nice. That's good for festival stuff.
Exactly. Or even just on the go, you know? Like first size.
Up next, I'm going to show for 180 an amethyst ring. This amethyst is insane. I should be charging $100 for the amethyst and another $50 for the silver. Where's the money for the labor, you might ask? Because that is amethyst.
Is that ametrine?
No, just a gorgeous amethyst.
It almost had a look when I saw it from an angle.
Super saturated, beautiful purple, an amazing octagonal cut. I just set this in a very classic sterling silver mounting that I made for it. $180. Absolutely insane.
Would pages tape be fine?
Yeah, as long as you just fully cover it. I don't know how people will feel about this next one, but this is a ring like. I should call this, if you get a set of 4 of these, you're wearing silver knuckles. Because that's a ring band. So we have green sapphires and a beautiful blue topaz. Same deal, $180. This is handcrafted, in-house. do not find handcrafted jewelry like that very often. Absolutely amazing piece. Let's step it up. Oh, what do you?
Okay, is this like custom, like soft enough for Opal to measure?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And I can, well, you pinched it now, like, it's gonna be hard to take off.
You know, at least that'll make sure that gemstones don't get scratched when we're measuring them. Let me show off some of my other pieces. It would, yeah. And, you know, you bring up a really good point there that I would like to touch on real quick. Say, like, this set here. This is the moonstone. Of course, I know I'm taking forever because I'm wanting every piece to be shined up. I want you to see, like, fingerprints suck. So this is a moonstone band. I'm asking $250 on this because this is an artistic masterpiece and it should probably be $800. Those moonstone flash sequentially. It's like it's enchanted. Also built to last. And yeah, like a set like that, you could do a set like that for under $500. I believe. Yeah, under 500.
14 minus 9 is 5? So
For that.
5 tall.
Only 5. That seems.
It's 15 length. And it's 12 width. Okay, let me see the other one. What I did is I measured the whole height of the piece,
Yeah.
and then I measured the height of the gold here.
Oh, it goes down deeper than that.
So I could give it an extra 2
Easily.
for,
If not 3.
yeah, 7 or 8.
Let's see
You
here.
give me the other one in this thing. Okay,
I have shown it. Thank you so much, Prairie Girl. I love, you know, one of these days I would like to do a collab with you when I've got my financial headaches kind of more worked out. You do some really awesome meteorite carving. I was in love with your Artemis 2 tribute yesterday. And I was thinking, like, it would be really cool to collab with you on a smaller piece and then, like, make a piece of jewelry around it. I'm just a bit slammed, so I just want to, you know, throw the idea out there that I'm not just open to it, but kind of interested in it. I was showing this off a little earlier. What does meteorite look like? Head over to Prairie Girl Rock's channel. I've got a few pieces of meteorite. Honestly, I'm an amateur. Also, I need a piece of facet grade palisite. I don't know how I'm going to get my hands on it, but it's for a personal, like, spiritual thing. So, I went and looked the stone up that's in this on, like, you know, a very normal or, like, a site that gets a lot of traffic. I'm asking 500 on this ring. That's the exact same stone that is in this ring right now for 1,500. Doesn't even come with the ring. Or the moissanite.
Are you able to show the color change?
Yes.
Because that's important. That identifier. I like to touch things. You have to polish everything. I understand.
No, do not take. Don't feel responsibility for that. Like that's just part of the game.
That's why at festivals, Tyler has
always have one in your pocket.
Polish sauce every. Yep, Michelle, she's super fun to listen to. Seriously, I was blown away by that opal work.
Yeah,
I'm like, I want to crush opals now.
That was stunning.
No, I want to go crush some Sapphire garnets.
So yeah, if you're looking for an engagement ring that you know, I mean, this would probably be $2,500 to get this exact same ring from Brilliant Earth.
What's set around it?
Moissanite.
So it's hard and
it's durable. Yeah. Alexandrite, super durable. Like this is a ring that's meant to last your life, and $500. Like for some people, that is the ring of their dreams. Let's see here. Next up.
I'm gonna go play on Facebook.
Okay.
Try to get some stuff. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
It's been fun watching. Love the. We got it all. It's like you're not wrong.
And a lot of these stones have not been for sale. Like I've had most of these as custom only.
No, like tears were shed when these boxes were put together.
By the way, $75.
I had never even heard of this material. It comes from Russia, right?
Charite? I think that is one of the sources of it. I was not going to
attempt to say it. It reminds me of Charmander from Pokemon, but it's nothing like it. But it's my favorite color.
So this is a moon phase pendant. We've got the full moon, waxing, waning. Did I probably mix those two up? Beautiful Charite. I can't pronounce it either. I ran across this the other day while I was at the silver shop, and I was like, that's awesome. I would make something like that. That's good quality. Like, it's thick. It's built. That's a nice piece of Charite. $70? That's a steal. Like, that's a great deal. I feel good about selling it. So I wanted to show it off. Hey, Mary Beth. Hello.
I read about it. It was like a limited pocket too, and most of it has the black that's on the bottom of that moon.
Yeah.
But to get the ones that have like the pearly color and the purple, but then to get that opal effect, like that one's really got the optics of. You have a saying Schiller? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it kind of has that feel to it. Schiller is specifically usually referring to feldspars.
Oh.
Moonstone, sunstone, etc. But it's kind of like the term fire opal. Like it gets used in places it wouldn't normally, and everyone knows what we're talking about, or they're talking about.
That's why that andesine is Schiller. Okay. Feldspar. Interesting. Mind blown. Had to catch up.
You're learning quick.
You know, it's just interesting.
You're taking a crash course in gemology. Like, this is stuff that took me 5 years to teach myself.
I've been around it. I've seen it, so I kind of understand it. I just never had capacity for the details before. Right?
That's fair. I didn't make it, so I won't take insult to that. I just saw it and was like, it's a good deal. Now, I did make this one.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's glue behind that.
I wouldn't either. That is indicolite tourmaline. From the Pedaniris mine. So, this tourmaline is facet grade. Like, it's completely clean. I could have made... Sorry, I'm trying to get... Why? Probably.
Do you need these?
I've got a couple in there, but you can put a few more in if you want.
There's 3 left in the box.
So completely facet grade, but the crystal is just so beautiful on its own that I wanted to make a piece of art around it. So we have reclaimed diamonds, blue zircon, sapphires, another blue zircon, more sapphires, a Montana sapphire, and some more diamonds. Kind of a quirk. Like, this probably doesn't matter to anybody, but this Montana sapphire is set in a really special way. The diamonds are what are holding that in.
That's a tension set? Oh.
No, I set it down and then I put the diamonds over where normally you would have metal going over with a little lip of metal going over the gemstone to hold it in place.
That might be my favorite piece.
I used diamonds instead of that to hold the stone down.
And that one has the see-through back too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Carved all the way around. Absolutely gorgeous piece.
Yep.
I'm asking $1,400 on that. Thank you, Mary Beth. I love making art that people can wear, and I want it to be something different, something unique, like something that you don't see everywhere or anywhere else. Up next, definitely another one of those type of pieces. So I was experimenting a little on this. By the way, any of these will come with a velvet box. I'm just pulling it out of the velvet box. That's even cooler than I thought it was. Thank you. Yeah, you like my work. You can discover there's always another secret.
Surprises around every corner.
It's quoting a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just think CelestialReach is like that too.
But yeah, there definitely are surprises around every corner. So up top is a Montana sapphire cabochon. Weighs a little over a full carat. Actually, I'm pretty sure it weighs well over a carat. I cabbed that myself. Then we have another one of those facet grade indicolite blue tourmalines. Such clear material. Yellow sapphires, blue sapphires, teal sapphires, Savorite garnet, Madagascar blue apatite, a little tealish color. Set with 10 karat gold bezels or accents. I'm asking $1,800 on that piece. Hit me up at Celestial_Reach on Instagram, CelestialReach59801 at gmail.com. We'll knock 200 off of it today.
And by the way, she absolutely loved that and said thank you. I told her you gave it to her and she saw a smile on my face when I was back home.
Which pendant? Michelle? I know you've got some stuff on, well, I mean, you've got a box partially paid for.
Do you need a refill? Sure.
Nope. Doing good. Yeah, sure, I'll take some.
Since it's getting open anyway. Yeah, perfect. I put 2 on that box right there too that were knocking around earlier.
Okay, we'll show those off. I do need to give this one that I'm about to show a polish. Treasure has been advertising.
I can't get it off my finger, honestly.
I want to cab out
It's
that one
so
blue
comfortable.
sapphire and make another one with a blue sapphire and some blue Montana agate.
I love the inlay, like to do a meteorite inlay there, maybe with little shards. That would be kind of cool.
I'm definitely down. So,
Because when I saw that like metal and stuff, she called them something with the C, little circles.
oh, yeah, nope. That one is out of circulation. It's in your box. It's safe. It's yours. I know you are good on your word. You always have been with me, Michelle.
I took it off Facebook and everything. Yep.
Yep. And that night I went and made this emerald one.
That's so true. Yep.
And I finished a Tanzanite one yesterday. I just got to polish it up. So this ring is 400. That is dinosaur bone inlays. I will polish this up to a perfect shine again because, excuse you, my apologies. I will shine this up to a perfect shine for someone if they want this. And you know what? We'll discount it a little bit too. $350 for this ring. I can make these in other materials. We have Montana sapphires that I could cab, and I really want to. Give me the excuse. I'd also like to do it in gold. So that's $350. And then this one was cool. So we found this at Rock Creek. I faceted this. And then I made a little ring for it. So this is a 60-point oval Rock Creek untreated blue sapphire. By the way, I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you to everyone who's hit the like button, and everyone who's here on such short notice. Like I say I'm going live, and yeah, Mary Beth, my Saturday show would probably be the one. So I do a show. We're planning to start at 1 p.m. Sound good to you?
Me? Of course.
Saturday, 1 p.m.?
1 p.m.
Okay, yeah, so Saturday, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I sell a lot of gemstones that are meant for people who are getting into wire wrapping, jewelry making. They're decent quality. You can still sell the work, but it's not going to cost an arm and a leg.
The price range is like $4 to $15.
Yeah, I have a lot of stones in the range of $4 to $15, as Treasure points out, and that, like,
it's rare. You can't pass it for that. You can't
yeah.
find the route. No.
So, or you're also welcome to reach out if there's something in particular you need. If you ever have any questions, my dream is for this to be a teaching channel. Like that's what I really want it to be. 400 on this ring? You know what? 350 through the weekend. That is absolutely insane. For a untreated 60-point Montana sapphire, designer cut, and then put into a ring by that same person, I don't even know how many, I don't think I have many competitors who can do that. Find the stone, cut the stone, set the stone, or fabricate a piece and then set the stone in it. Whoa, my phone is not happy.
Do you need a charger?
I got one, I just forgot to plug it in. Alrighty, up next, another gemstone that I faceted myself. This is an experiment in me being able to design with stones that I start from the rough and cut the gemstones. So I did this cabochon, this indicolate tourmaline, and the cabochon down here. It is in sterling silver. Now, it's marked 10 karat gold, but I screwed up. It's 14 karat gold. I am charging as if it's 10 karat gold. That is a huge difference price-wise. Like, you're getting a crazy deal off that.
Well, for example, what is the price on 10 karat per gram right now versus 14 karat per gram right now?
I can't look that up, but that would be a really awesome question. Because I am sure that this little circle here and all the other stuff are probably come up to a full gram.
Wait, what's the question? It's like the difference between 10 karat and 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Per gram.
Okay. Ipads are new to me.
That's a blue zircon. The rest are yellow sapphires. And yeah, it's engraved all the way around. Like, it's got that little inlay of gold in the back. I'm asking $1,800 on this. Through the weekend, I will do it for $15.
40% more valuable.
Yeah, it's a 40.
I mean, just a
Wait,
rough calculator right now.
10 karat gold is 41.8%.
10 karat gold would be $94 right now.
Okay.
And 14 karat gold would be $130, so it's 40% more valuable.
Okay, well, that is crazy. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Here's the. My hands are really dirty. Can I just hand that to you? Okay,
Gotcha.
thanks.
Thank you.
It's okay.
You're like, I'm not asking any more
I
questions.
need more rocks. No, I'm almost done with this. I just had to get that plant in, you know? They've been out all night.
Yeah. So moissanite. We're gonna do another moissanite ring. Saddens me. This might be the last time I do moissanite unless it's custom.
Why? You like working with it?
You know, moissanite's a really good option for people on a budget.
But you like the material itself when you're setting as a.
Oh yeah. It's very durable, so you don't like chip the stones or anything.
You're not scared. That's how sapphires are too, right?
Yeah. It's not like Saphirite garnets or emeralds where you're afraid they're going to break every time you bead set them.
Breathe on them.
Look at them while you think about drinking a coffee. So, this ring, it has been reported to me, is an absolute pleasure to wear. Apparently, it doesn't get caught up in your purse when you got to reach for your keys.
In your pocket.
In your pockets.
Your back pocket.
Back pockets, she says. Like, that is as a jewelry designer and creator, that is the biggest compliment I could get, is that this ring not only looks good, but it wears well. It's also meant to last forever. Like, I built this with sturdy, thick, sterling silver. That is a giant, giant stone there. The spread on this ring is absolutely insane. $400. I want to discount it more than that. I can't. I literally cannot like go any lower than that. Not for handmade. Let's see here. Peridot ring. Hey, before taking pictures, I think I need to scrub down and like make, these things look like new, because fingerprints and such. All right, so this is a peridot and green sapphire ring. It's in a size 7. Right? Because that is the hardest thing when you're designing a ring that, like, someone's dream ring, is to get both, like, all that amazingness, but make it wearable. So I love doing these. I want to do more. I keep doing some more. I did.
Yeah, they're all similar. Okay, happy little plant. Are you happy?
And, just to kind of like show it. So that's a crazy nice peridot in there. It's about a millimeter smaller, but I'm asking 400 for this ring. Right? This inspired me and it ended up inspiring me to make, I call it the demon ring. Matter of fact, anyone's interested in this ring, I will do a special crazy deal on it. I kind of wish I had time to take a toothbrush and some Dawn dish soap to it. So this is a piece of agate that I cut myself. It has a rhodolite garnet and then some 10 karat gold that I don't want to talk about how it got in there, but it did. And then on this side, it has another rhodolite garnet. And yeah, like it looks, that just looks skeletal and weird. Iris is just like crushing her little, or not little, it's huge, her wedding stuff. Oh, and these little balls are 10 karat gold too. I should be asking like 300 on this ring. If you want this, if this speaks to you and it's in your size, because it's a big ring, I'll throw the size out there real quick. I guess it's not that big. Looks like it's a size 8. It could probably be edited a little bit to go up. This is, workable. I will do this ring for $150 cash today. Hey stars, little update. We have your stones. I actually have them like right here in the gemology station. Once I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna go do the authentication on them and get what information I can for you on them. That one's kind of pretty citrine. I think it's a citrine. I have to authenticate that first. Let's see here. Is there any other things I feel a burning desire to show off? Let's show off a few wire wraps real quick before I call it go work. Oh, you're gonna be in Missoula tomorrow. What time? Would work for you. It would have to be before 4:20, and usually I'm on my feet usually by 1. If I can make those times, or I could do evening. It would just have to be after my stream, probably 6:37ish. Right on. Treasure. She gonna shoot you an email? Is she gonna be in town tomorrow?
Oh, cool. Who's that?
Stars.
Oh,
That will work. So this is a Tanzanite specimen.
The show tomorrow.
420.
Okay, so as long as it's
It'll be after the 420 show.
Oh, perfect. You got it. You want to see how pretty it turned out?
Yeah. So we got Tanzanite, diamonds, aquamarine, and some sapphires scattered out there.
It's a little trippy.
Yay.
Do you want me to put it in the window at your bedroom or in the bathroom? It just needs to be watered off.
Let's do the bathroom for now.
Okay, I think the bathroom would be like live on its own. It doesn't need to be watered. Okay,
Probably.
let's just do that.
This is 1400. So all that gold is 14 karat gold. There's enough gold in this for me to make a ring. Plus an ounce and a half of silver, I'd guess. The Tanzanite specimen is stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is one of those pieces I make meant to be your spirit companion on the journeys of life. That piece is 1400. I will make a deal today if somebody wants this through Saturday, 1200. That won't be for long. Up next, I don't know, like, this is actually one of my favorite wrap jobs that I've ever done. Which is kind of crazy because it's not the most complex. It doesn't have 500 gemstones in it like I like doing. But the wrapping just came out super tight on this piece. And I love it for that reason. So that's a 4 karat Ethiopian faceted opal. It is smoked, and a tourmaline. And it is set in this wrap. This wrap, again, this is one of those wraps that's meant to, like, protect that opal from everything it can. Except for, you know, like, it can't protect it from water, but pretty much everything else. This piece is $650. Through Saturday, we'll do $450. Yeah, if it's Ethiopian and it's black, assume that it's smoked. I.e. Hey, can you hand me the opal box that's up there? When you get a second? It's on top of the display here.
This one right here?
Right, no, that one.
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
No, I don't want to get it dirty, you know?
Thank you. So for instance, that one there is also smoked. It's like an 8 carater. I showed that. 4, 5 is up there. Am I missing anything? It depends on the size and stuff, but you can get them starting at, like, I mean, I've got small, tiny ones that are, you know, 5-10 a piece. Get a little bigger ones for 20 to 40 in the, you know, 0.8 to 1.5 range. 1.5 to 3. I actually have on hand a couple of smoked ones. I'll have to hunt them down. They're not super expensive. They're not exactly cheap. We're just trying to break even on them. So I'll see if I can't hunt those down before Saturday. So this is Montana sapphire, tourmaline, and opal. pretty much the three things I love working with the most, it appears. I freeformed that amazing crystal on its natural, like, facets. I did polish that. Then I faceted those. Faceted that one, which, oh my god, that's a 1.5 carat Montana sapphire. These are all 60-point Montana sapphires. That's an Australian opal. $750 for this piece. The stones, like, those 4 stones there are probably worth $1,800 on the market. That one's probably another $200. Absolutely out of this world. I have fire agate pieces. I have one that's still in the display that I didn't grab, but if anybody is interested in something of epicness, you know, okay, let's just grab it.
Okay. Oh, don't fucking touch my plant.
Good luck. Don't touch my plant. He's gonna be like, yeah. Don't touch my window.
He'll find a way to eat them all, I'm sure.
I'm telling you, you're gonna come out here one morning. He's gonna be sitting behind those, waiting for you, so he can just show you him pushing one off the ledge. That's how that cat rolls sometimes.
That's hilarious. This is in my way, person.
Yeah. Like, this is my window. This is
in my way, person. I can see Mao doing that with the grumpy face the whole time.
the grumpy face.
Is it okay if I use a couple of these, like, not so amazing rocks to hold my plant up? I'll
Hold
show
it
you
up.
one. This one. Just to give it some,
Hey, yeah, you've also got those over there that are.
They're too big. Those are huge. These ones?
Yeah.
This is humongous.
Or maybe desert roses.
No, that's funny. Maybe you think.
I mean,
that
what else are they good?
You're hilarious.
That is pretty much their point of those fuckers.
Is
I mean,
plants?
to sell. Well, no, I see that a lot though. People like
But dirt gets,
Drew has several of them in his plants.
Really?
Yeah,
Dirt like usually bleeds into. I'll try it.
I'm sure it does.
We'll try it.
We sprayed one out.
It doesn't hurt to try it, you know?
Yeah. We lose a desert rose. We lose a desert rose.
It's one desert rose.
All right. This is. So I went and looked up the stats. There are 71 gemstones in.
Calcite is natural food for this
Huh.
Yeah.
So I have a full spectrum fire agate in here. This is absolutely imperial grade, as it has purple, it has green, red, it has orange, and it has yellow. That is 5 different colors in that fire agate. We have down below this fire opal, which is absolutely gorgeous. One of a kind. You can see its beautiful, beautiful flashes of red play color in it. And then there are 69 other gemstones in this piece. It is easier for me to tell you what's not in this. There's no chrome diopside. There's no diamonds. And I don't think there's any aquamarine. I have emeralds, rubies, sapphires, pyrope garnets, mandarin garnets, savorite garnets. Got yellow sapphires over here. You know, some garnets, sunstone, mandarin, citrine, peridot, blue zircon, tanzanite, amethyst. Rhodolite garnets, forgot rhodolites. This piece is so epic, it's literally glitching out YouTube.
That's hilarious.
Like, YouTube cannot handle all of the colors, all of the detail, etc. Live streaming this through my camera.
Okay, amazing.
I'm asking $8,000 for this wire wrap.
That
I am
is,
willing
like,
to
the
talk.
coolest rainbow.
Oh,
Wow.
straight up. Like, one of a kind.
I don't know how to tell fire opal the same as fire agate, but fire agate I'm starting to understand better, but fire opal I still don't.
It's orange opal. Sometimes it has play of color, like this
I
one.
see.
Sometimes you'll actually see blues and purples in it. I wish.
Interesting. I see. Okay. Kind of like amber, right? You see the like you're looking for inclusion bells.
No, it actually has play of color like regular opals. It is. It's just orange.
Where do you think this would be with this room on top by the window? Oh yeah, where you want that's
Yeah.
a great idea. Okay, I agree. So it'll be in the nursery.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I love that. So I'm definitely gonna steal Tyler soon because he went through and found that we had a hole in our sapphire friggin' pan and sifted out all the love that might have fallen through the hole. So I'm gonna have to steal him soon for me. Just saying.
Go through some sapphires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I only meant to go live for an hour. I've been live for 2. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this long.
It's nice
Looking
to see
at-
everybody stop by.
Looking at all these beautiful stones.
He told me he would never show these to anybody because it's a matched pair. Listen, you can't replace it. So this is definitely a treat because I'm sure it'll be deleted after Sunday.
The video will be out there, but I'll pretend like these stones don't exist. I mean, unless somebody wants them in a custom.
They were already sold. Yeah, you have to make them. Yeah, definitely.
You can throw me an offer though at either our email CelestialReach or 59801@gmail.com.
And you told Stars we'd get back to her.
Yes,
Okay, great, because that's next.
definitely. Sapphires, Tanzanites. I appreciate you all hanging out with me while I show off some of the nicest stones I have.
We'll see how long it takes.
I gotta go text Jesse about those two. I think that's going in the box.
Oh, that would be so cool! On the period side? Yes, there's a green side. I know.
Yeah, there's definitely a green side.
That's true. And there's a rhodolite, a red pink.
Pink tourmaline.
Hey, to be able to see it in something amazing, that'd be amazing.
Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Thank you for the likes. What was it? Every look, like, pause, and purchase helps immensely, and we greatly appreciate you all. I'm going to get back to work. Thank y'all. Thank you for the support. We'll catch you next time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be going live. Probably 4:20 Mountain Standard Time.
I'm gonna find my soda. We can cheers.
All right. Till next time, everyone.
Till tomorrow. See you tomorrow.